So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. In our last video, we opened up on Nollywood actor Daniel ETIM Effiong and his journey. From his childhood trauma, how his father was arrested and imprisoned for treason when he was only 1 year old, to how his mother died tragically in a car accident on her way to visit his father in jail when he was only 4, to how he was raised by relatives, and when he got into the university, he was falsely accused of being a secret cult member and rusticated, how he didn't let his situation deter or define him, and how with discipline, persistence, and hard work, he drove himself all the way up to main character Nollywood and stardom. If you haven't seen that video, please do. It will give you a full background as to what we're going to discuss here today. Today, we are going deeper into that story. Daniel ETIM got married to a lady called TOYOSI Phillips in November of 2017. They have 3 children together, amazing children, 2 daughters and a son. But first, who exactly is TOYOSI Phillips? TOYOSI is a producer, presenter, and media girl. She was born in Lagos on the 10th of May 1986. Oh yes, she just celebrated her big 40 some weeks back. A very happy birthday to her. She got her primary education at Corona School, Victoria Island, Lagos, and her secondary education at Queen's College, the prestigious Queen's College in Yaba. Any alumni here? And then she proceeded to a private university, Bowen University, where she got a first degree in economics. After university, TOYOSI furthered to the University of Nottingham in the UK, where she earned a master's degree in economic development and policy analysis. She later moved to New York to study broadcast journalism and then to the New York Film Academy, where she studied producing. Yes, you guessed right. She is a very seasoned lady, if you ask me, and even if you didn't ask me. After her master's, TOYOSI returned from Nottingham to work in the internal audit department of a bank for about 3 years. She found it deeply unsatisfying and unsuitable, and then she resigned and relocated to New York. In New York, TOYOSI interned at Complex, and then she worked at Sahara Reporters in entertainment. She proceeded to produce and present The Gist with TOYOSI Phillips, and then she will return to Nigeria, where she got her first job as production manager on Ndani TV series. She then joined Arise News as a producer and presenter, and later moved to Folio by CNN as publishing editor. She would then proceed to produce her own talk show as TOYOSI's, I like that, which was a license by Africa Magic. She also produced several shows for many big names and top shots, such as Betty Irabo, Linda Ikeji, and the Ade Farasas, before founding That's Good Media, which she describes as a media solutions company specializing in talent management and international strategic partnerships. So do not get it twisted. So many people are not conversant with TOYOSI's pedigree or resume. They just know her as Daniel's wife. But the lady is well-read, well-traveled, and well-experienced.
When we met, I had more followers. I was in front of the camera. Yes, I had a show in New York. I was on Sahara TV. I had this entertainment show. I wanted to be like the next Wendy Williams / Oprah / Amanpo. I wanted to combine all of them together, you know. Front of camera, doing stuff, doing work. And then he was just kind of like starting.
So, how did she meet Daniel? I'll tell you right away. They met on social media. They met on Instagram.
How did you meet Daniel? I'm really interested. How did you guys meet?
Well, we're honest on this place. But people said it before. He's on the Instagram. He's on the same social media that they are.
While Toyosi was still in America, she said she had a big crush on 3 men, 3 public figures. The first, Idris Elba. The second, Michael Early with the eyes. Who doesn't? And the third, Daniel ETIM, whom she had watched on Giddy Up, and she was crazy over him.
Because he was on Giddy Up. And as in, I was just telling you, boy, go. This guy, what is this? And he was a bad boy on Giddy Up. He played Folari. Folari was like a bad guy. And I'm just like, And so I had the list of celebrity crushes that I had. And Idris Elba was 2. Michael Ealy was 1. The guy with the eyes was 1. And then Daniel Etim Effiong was number 3. So he was a crush.
Now, Britain's Idris Elba may have been a stretch too long. America's Michael Early could have been too far off her reach. But Akwa Ibom's Etim Effiong was not. And so she reached out to Etim and made the first move.
So I was like, we need biopics. And I went on Instagram. I was following him. That was early. Instagram just started. And then I now saw in his bio, filmmaker. I was like, oh, this guy is not just an actor. He's actually a filmmaker. No, I'm serious. I know nobody will take me seriously, and I don't care. But I DM'd him, and I'm like, hey, dramatic.
I'm being dramatic. You said that this guy was your crush. Are you your chest?
You
went there.
I promise you,
what is
he was an actor crush. I saw filmmaker, and I was serious. It was work. I reached out to him to do a movie on the life of Two-Face.
Okay.
He's a living legend,
yes,
and there's nothing honoring that. You know what I mean? And so he was like, I love this idea, blah, blah, let's talk. And we talked.
Yeah, but you didn't talk about Two-Face.
We did. Of course, we talked about it for the first like 30 minutes.
She was already following him on Instagram. Remember that she was crushing on him after watching him on Giddy Up. And so on this fateful day, she took a deep breath and decided to chat him up. She shot her shot and did not miss.
How did we meet?
She was stalking me on Instagram.
Who kissed who first?
Oh, Lord.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Can I just say that Toyosi is a very bold woman.
Hey!
And, she knows what she wants and she goes for what she wants. I'll leave it there. I got to visit her and she went into the bathroom. I was still chilling in the living area. And she came out and she was wearing this really sexy. She literally was setting the mood and I'm like,
Now, at the time she came to him, at first, she came to him presenting a job offer. And she was like, I want you to play Two-Face in the documentary, a living legend. We need to celebrate her. Oh, girl, that was not exactly why she was there. That official convo did not last at all. Within a few minutes in, they had moved from chatting on Two-Face and documentary, justice for Two-Face at this point, and they had taken it to a personal level. They had moved from Instagram DM to exchanging personal contacts. Daniel has shared their first personal chat, where Toyosi first reached out to him saying, "Hey Etim, it's Toyosi Phillips." And he's like, "Hey you. Please call me Daniel." And she's like, "Ow, that makes us friends, right? LOL. And the guy is like, hey. He didn't even say yes. So Toyosi was clearly so excited, and she and Daniel began chatting and talking on the phone.
The time we were going to break up before we got married, Toyosi said no. And it didn't happen. But anyways, I'm truly grateful for you, Toyosi.
Toyosi will eventually leave America and moved back to Nigeria. And the first job that she secured was as production manager on Giddy Up, the same Giddy Up that had Daniel featured in it as a cast member on that season. So there they were together every day for 6 whole weeks straight, and they began getting closer. Daniel was 34 at the time. He wanted to settle down and wanted to settle down fast. He had proposed marriage to his then girlfriend, and she declined it, saying that she wasn't ready. She didn't want to be tied down. And so when Toyosi came into the picture, he proposed same to her. Toyosi was 31, doing well financially, having established a link with her forever crush, and also wanted to settle down.
Who said I love you first?
So she grabbed the offer with both hands and both legs and used her teeth and join her.
Right. Why did you marry your wife?
So-
what was the reason that made you say this is the woman I was settling down with?
So I think 2 things came together to prepare me. At that time in my life, I was tired of dealing with several relationships. But I had a girlfriend at the time, and I told the girl that I think I'm ready to get married. Let's think about getting married. But she wasn't ready. And she was like, we were in South Africa at the time, and she
A
was
South
like,
African woman.
not a Nigerian woman.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I'm sorry, Nigel, I'm sorry, but
She was not a Nigerian woman. Let me leave it there. She was not a Nigerian.
Right.
Yes. So I told her that I wanted to settle down, but she wasn't ready. And she said, oh, she had plans to go for graduate school in the States and all of that. And she didn't want to get, for lack of a better word, tied at the time. And I was disappointed. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, we could do so many things together, but, you know. So at that time, I was ready. Anyone who was with me at that time, I'd ask the question, do you want to get married? Like I did ask my girlfriend at the time, and she declined. Then it coincided with coming back to Nigeria to be on a project that my wife was, at the time, production manager on. That's Giddy Up Season 2. So we met, we had been talking before that time, so we met when I came to Nigeria. She came to Nigeria at that time too. It was her first job in Nigeria when she came back from New York. And then we met, and then we started to talk, and then I had this long conversation with her and told her that, look, babe, I really want to get married. Like the same conversation that I had, you know, that I was, and she said, oh yeah, let's do it. You know, I'm like, wait, before you think that I have like a truckload of money somewhere waiting, or I haven't figured this thing out. Like this is who I am. This is just give her the lowdown.
Within 1 year of meeting, they were already engaged, and their marriage, the wedding, followed shortly.
The reason why, I'm going to expose you. The reason why he left the person he was with was because she said she wasn't ready to settle down. Okay. I mean, I was very ready.
And here we have them now. They have been married for 9 years with 3 beautiful children together, a son and 2 daughters, as earlier mentioned. Okay, I do not really know the reason, okay? Maybe they fancy the idea of just being open about their marriage, being an open book. Some people pride themselves in being open, being an open book. It could also be the thoughts that they were building a community by being relatable. Maybe that inspired that decision. Or maybe they were just operating from a standpoint of mentorship. They saw their marriage as, something that younger people could look up to for mentorship. I really do not think personally that it is financially motivated. But for whatever reason, Toyosi and Daniel have been very, very, very open about a lot of details in their marriage.
Before we had kids and after we had kids, what were we doing differently? What?
So we used to have sex everywhere in the house before.
Stop. And okay.
So before we had kids, we used to kind of have sex everywhere.
Everywhere.
And now sex is pretty much comfort.
Okay, so how often do you think a married couple should have sex?
I'm not saying
I'm a Calabar man. You know,
wait, what does that mean?
It means that my libido is quite high.
Yeah. Look at you, dirty girl. Girls!
So if you give it, like I could be sleeping and you can wake me up at any time and I'm ready. You know, I have I could have sex every day.
Some of these details have come off as offensive and controversial to plenty of people, not from the standpoint of actions, but more of due to the utterances, their revelation, the mindset and belief system that guides their marriage. Let us take a look at some of them. First, there was the outrage when Toyosi took to a podcast saying that infidelity is not a deal breaker for her. For older people watching me that don't know the meaning of deal breaker, it means that infidelity should not be a reason why her marriage should end or a relationship should end. That sleeping with other people while being married is not that serious for her. That costs an uproar.
Is cheating a deal breaker for you?
Another one was when she disclosed that she had opened a WhatsApp praying group where she and other wives of entertainers hold periodic prayer sessions for their husbands to keep the fleas away so that their husbands do not stray off. And people were like, that's all that they do for here?
I heard you had a prayer group for
Girl,
prayer
wives of entertainers. Yes.
So did you really have that?
Where are you running to? I did.
You had that?
Yes.
Why?
I said we will pray for our husbands in the media and entertainment industry. We must pray for them. Jezebel will not carry them. They will not see.
But do you believe that
anybody
anybody can carry anybody?
I believe people can be lured. I believe people can be lured. Both, exactly, can be lured.
And then there was this one where she spoke about how the female attention on her husband got her insecure and uncomfortable, and she even mentioned that her husband changed his password, that she didn't know her husband's password, and people were like, what the hell? What's going on in this marriage? How can you have the lock code to each other's private parts, but you put password on electronics inside marriage that your partner does not know? That is strange. Ladies and gentlemen, believe me when I tell you that there were so many of them.
Have you ever gotten jealous?
I have, and I got jealous. I had to talk about it with him, and that's something that we do. It's communication. The line. But there was one movie, I don't remember what movie it was, and that kiss was. It looked real.
People even read meaning to the whole, my girlfriend, I proposed to my girlfriend, she was not ready, and so I married my wife. People were like, oh, no wonder, she was really not your choice. They started interpreting it like, you know, Toyosi was just like him settling. That was not what he really wanted. She was just the available lady at the time. There was a lot of interpretation on all of these talk. And so it brought them to the point that whatever, anything and everything they say and do is now being used against them in the courts of social media. Dear ladies and gentlemen, I want you to honestly, candidly begin to drop your thoughts down in the comment section. What you think about all of these scandals, I could put it scandals in quotes, that Toyosi and Daniel's marriage and revelation has gone through on social media because of these conversations. Do you really think that there is anything wrong with what they've said? Do you think that these tenets that they live by make their relationship unhealthy? Do you really feel offended by how Toyosi and Daniel have presented their marriage to the public? Do you think it's offensive and controversial? Or are you of the opinion that there is absolutely nothing wrong that these people have done? People are just hating on them. Leave them alone. It is not your marriage. What do you think? Let us begin to drop our thoughts down in the comment section. And in our final video, see, I cannot be making videos of 40 minutes. It is too long. That is why when I want to cover a topic extensively, we break them down so you can enjoy and internalize, and then the next one follows very shortly. So in our final video, I will be giving my own opinion on everything that has happened. There is so much you're going to learn from it. So if you are new here, you're seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching us without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your thoughts down in the comment section, and stay glued for we have so much more coming your way. Don't forget to join our premium channel where we give gems and powerful insights, powerful tips and conversations around love, life, marriage, and relationships that would help us to be the best versions of our authentic self. Join here on YouTube. You will see the link to join pinned in the comment section, or you can see join just by my profile before the comments. It's me, your girl, Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in our next one. For now,